players. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to play the One Piece card game and everything that they have told us as of this date.
Yep, I'm super excited to play and I can't wait till they release it.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So definitely hit that subscribe and make sure to like, and let's get started with the video.
So there are 5 different card types. Number 1, you have your leader card, which is basically the most important card shown here.
Yep.
Then you have your character cards, which are your attackers.
Yeah.
Then you have your event cards, which are the quick effects. Your stage cards, which are your field cards. And lastly, your Dawn cards, which there are 10 Dawn cards per deck.
Yeah, and the Dawn cards are pretty much your resources that allow you to activate effects, bring cards out, and so on. Now, let's go over the quick rules. Rule number 1, you could only have 1 leader card. Rule number 2, you can only have 50 cards in a deck. And the next rule is you could only have 4 copies of the same card in your deck. You cannot add more because then you're cheap. And the last one with the Dawn, Supakari.
Basically, like I said, the Dawn deck consists of 10 Dawn cards.
Yeah, so you can't add more than that.
So for preparation, first things first, you're going to shuffle your deck and your 10 Dawn cards. Then you're going to draw 5 cards. And if you don't like what you have drawn, you have the opportunity to do what is called a mulligan, where you put your cards back and then you could redraw your cards. And leaders do have life on the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah.
And basically you're going to place your life in the life area from the top of your deck.
Now there are 2 different ways you could win. Number 1 is by dealing damage to your opponent and reducing their life to 0 and then finishing them off with 1 final blow. And the second way to win is when your opponent has nothing else that they could draw.
So for the flow of the game, first player doesn't draw, and the first player only pulls 1 Dawn from the Dawn deck. After that, the next player and so on, they could pull 2 Dawns from their Dawn deck.
So there are a total of 5 different phases in the new One Piece card game. Phase number 1 is called the refresh phase. This phase allows you to take all your Dawn that are on the field and you return them back to the cost area. Then all your rested Dawn will go and restand back up.
Number 2 basically is your draw phase. And as easy as it sounds, you basically just draw a card.
You just draw. Number 3 is called the Dawn phase, where you're going to get 2 Dawn from your Dawn deck and place them in your cost area.
And remember, the first player only takes 1 Dawn from the Dawn deck. After that, you could do 2 Dawns from your Dawn deck.
Number 4, which is one of the most important phases, is called the main phase. In this main phase, you could do any of these different things in any order. You could play cards, you could attach Dawn and get Dawn effects, and of course, you could attack.
Lastly but not least, you have your end phase, which basically there's nothing else you can do. You can't attack anymore, you can't play any cards. It's the end of your turn, and now it's your opponent's turn.
Now let's talk about the battle procedures when you are attacking your opponent's leader or your opponent's cards. Now, number 1 is the attack step, where you just turn your card sideways to show that you are attacking.
So, when they attack, the opponent can do 2 things. Number 1, they can either block the attack, or number 2, they could counter the attack.
And finally is the damage step. When damage is done, if your opponent took damage from their leader, they could take the top card of their life to their hand. And then some of these cards have effects that could trigger and play them out onto the field. We're still gonna have to wait for more card effects to be revealed.
So, winner of the battle is the person who has the highest attack. And if you lose your attack, nothing happens. So if someone attacks one of your cards and
the attack is weaker, nothing happens. It just stays the same. Alright, so we have the tabletop simulator right here to show you guys a nice visual of how pretty much things run.
Yep.
So right here is the deck area, right? We have the character area, well that's where your characters come out.
Mhm.
We have the leader area and your life area. Your stage card pretty much is like your field card, cost area, and your trash. And let's talk about the life. So Supakari, you remember how we put our life?
Yes, so your life depends on your leader. So for
Yeah.
example, if we look at this leader, he has 5 lives.
Yeah.
So that means you're going to put 5 lives. So not everyone is going to start off with the same life. It depends on your leader.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm placing 5 lives in the life area. Boom, we're ready. Now, let's talk about the dawn phase. Well, the dawn phase, you pretty much get, if you're player 1 dawn, but let's, for the premise of this video, let's go ahead and grab 2 dawn. Boom, dawn, and dawn.
And we're going to place it in the cost area.
Yeah, the cost area, which is right down here. And for example, we have this card, character card, that requires 3. So as the game goes on, you develop more dawn. Let's say we have 3 dawn. We're gonna go ahead and use these dawn by turning them sideways.
And you could play out your character.
Yeah, you can play out this character that costs 3. And that's pretty much it. And then you could attack with them and just play the game. The more information that we get,
the more we'll be telling you guys.
yeah, so make sure to hit that subscribe, make sure to hit that like, right, Supakari?
Yep.
And if you guys would like any other video, let us know. And talk amongst yourselves in the comments and let us know what deck you would like to see.
Yes, let us know if you guys are excited and, you know, everything.
And we're going to call it a wrap. Like we always say, Supakari.
Y'all stay
Super.
super.
Peace
Peace
out.
out, everyone.